This is What the Pod. The perfect vibes for that nice Sunday drive back to your city. You done had a good weekend, told the rental car company you wasn't going out of state. But that's okay. Here's what the pod has to say. Hello, it's your boy King Shiji in the building. Here with my guy, my buddy.
What up, Pod World? It's your boy New coming to you live and direct, sexy and flexing on you. What's good?
All right, Nuvius in the building, ladies and gentlemen. So Nuvi, what's up, man? How's life? How's your week been?
Bro, the week's been off to a good start. I'm here, we chilling, sipping a little bit, water, stay hydrated.
Exactly, stay hydrated. I was waiting to get on camera to my Nigerian people. Yeah. This is what we're mixing today. You know the vibe? There's traffic, gala, like I said, vibe. All right, let's get that in there.
That's right. And he is mixing that with water, to be clear.
Exactly.
It's with water.
I think, we'll go with that.
Exactly.
All right.
But yeah, bro, what's going on with you, man?
Man, I'm just drinking water and upping my net worth, bro. Just out here, trying to live a better life. I'm in my 5 minutes. You already know. I think
the 5 minutes,
bro. How it is. I'm in those 5 minutes. I know you know what I'm talking about, but
man,
I think we're gonna need to tell them what that means one day.
We're gonna have to explain. We'll leave that as a cliffhanger for y'all. So just think about that 5.
Yeah, hopefully when the 5 minutes, like when I get the end product of my 5 minutes, we'll tell them what it means. We'll give them the whole backstory, all of that stuff.
Kicks off, bro.
It's kicking off, bro. It's kicked. It's kicked. Kick off.
We'll let y'all know what that.
The referee has blown the whistle. All right, bro. Do you think they're ready though?
I don't know if they're ready, bro.
Are y'all ready though?
Hold up.
Are you ready for what the pod is cooking?
Are you ready though? All right, bro. Let's get into the shits. Let's get into
it. Straight to it.
Yes, sir. All right. Yo, first of all, we just want to say big welcome home to JT. Welcome home, Queen.
Welcome back.
You're going to have to,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So what do you think about that, bro? JT's back home. She dropped a freestyle once she got out the slammer.
That's
some
right.
powerful stuff, man.
It's a very powerful thing, bro. It's always good.
Yeah, I actually haven't heard the freestyle, so I cannot comment on that.
To be honest, I haven't either, bro.
Okay, but I mean,
we happy for it.
Yeah, we happy for you, though,
we
man.
Definitely happy. I remember how it felt when I heard Gucci got freed.
Yep.
I don't know if you're a Gucci fan, but for those who grew up in the Southeast like me, when Gucci got freed, there was a little bit poured out on his behalf.
Gucci, I don't want no problems. But what I'm going to say is, these last couple of days you've been trolling on Instagram, bro. I don't want no problems.
Don't get on Guwa.
Yeah, Gucci's the guy, but
hey, the hate stops here, Gucci. Nah. If you watching this live, I'm with you, bro.
It's not no hate, bro. Yeah. Gucci's the guy, but I just thought that was funny. Like, he's been posting some like memes, and not even memes. It's all like memes about himself and that kind of stuff. So that'd be kind of funny though.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Yo, did you hear about this Drake thing? Like, Drake's pops claims that these stories are all a sham. That So what Drake's pops said, I think, is like he was very hurt when Drake was rapping about him being an absentee father and all of that, and he asked Drake like, "Yo, why you doing this, man?"
Exactly.
And Drake said, "Do you want to tell him what Drake said?"
Listen, Drake out here saying he's doing it. He doing it for the clout.
He said that sells records.
He out here trying to sell records, everybody.
That sells records, out here for the cloud. Drake did come out and say that, his father, he's very pained that his father would say whatever to whoever is willing to listen, that every bar he ever spit was true. But what do you think about that, bro?
I've got a question about this whole thing, bro. Honestly.
Let's hear the question.
I'm a Drake fan, and it's hard for me to believe this. But do you think Drake would go as low as to sell out to his fan base? He's already been questioned on ghostwriting.
Mm-hmm.
He's already been questioned about his background and whether or not his things said in his lyrics are true because he came up on Degrassi, right?
Yep.
I question the validity of his father's statements, but then another part of me just thinks, why would he come out and say this now?
I'm going to say I mean, yeah, his father has been more in the limelight in recent years, doing the commercial with Drake, just a whole bunch of stuff. So he's been more active. So now he does have a platform where he can actually say that in front of people.
Yeah, for sure.
So I am gonna say though that Drake told us in the very beginning, yo, he's here for the money.
That's what he's here.
So I mean, he's kind of told us that he's here to make money. He's here to sell records. So I think once I heard about the Ghostwriter stuff, and even before that, I'm like, bro, as long as you keep giving me fire music, you don't do too much.
That's all.
You don't give me a reason to hate you.
That's it.
We gonna be okay.
Keep giving them one dance.
We gonna be
have
straight.
the Hennessy in our hands.
So I think off of that, I think it is very possible that this is true, just because Drake has told us right from the start that he's here for the money. He's here to make money. He's not here to do any of that other shit. But
yeah. So where do you think the pressure came from? You think he created this persona on his own, or you think there's pressure from his label?
I think, it'll probably be a mix of a whole bunch of stuff, man, because it's all a conspiracy, bro, at the end of the day. Like, we out here thinking stuff just happens. It does not. Nothing just happens. Everything is calculated. Someone is thinking about everything behind the scenes, and they want you to think they're not thinking about it.
That's right.
So, I think, you see a lot of records, you see a lot of people talking that shit about, absentee fathers and, them having to, be the man of the house at a very young age. And that kind of stuff of not really having a father. And like he said, I mean, that sells records.
It does.
So I think there's definitely a point, like if once you have that kind of mindset to how can I be the biggest, baddest artist out here?
Yeah.
I think that is definitely something that can pop into your mind. I think also, coming from your label, Drake is signed to a lot of people.
Definitely.
So I wouldn't be surprised if there's a lot of pressure on him and a lot of pressure from different angles as well.
Yeah.
So I can see that being a thing of, pressure from the label as well to make a fire song, make a hit record, that kind of thing. Whether the lyrics are the most true or not might not be the top concern.
That's right.
Like I said, bro, it's all a conspiracy.
It's all a conspiracy.
It's all a conspiracy.
Question it, bro.
It's all a conspiracy. But
let's talk about something else. Let's transition here.
Yeah.
So, I was browsing through my Twitter feed.
Okay.
And I saw some news about somebody I hadn't heard about in quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I've been out the loop.
Who that?
Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry.
Okay.
TP. He's the first black studio owner, large studio owner. Let's give him a little.
We're going to give you 2.
There we go.
I should have stopped before the blood clots. Because I don't think that appears right here. But yeah, I mean, that is amazing, man. And the studio launch was huge as well. Every single person on the face of the earth was there, bro.
That's
so,
right.
I mean, that was, definitely a lot of support from the community, even people that you would think would not be at those kind of things. I think that was amazing, man.
I think so, too. Just to see how he's grown in his career and developed. I mean, it's one thing a lot of people are going to hate. People like to talk, about the series of the movies he's been making. Kind of how he puts out a lot of redundant material. But, I mean, this man has literally put himself on a platform that now he can really start to exhibit and show our art and our culture across the broad spectrum. So to me, I'm excited for it. With all the backing, he's got the money now. He's got the opportunities to get people on. I mean, it's just going to be amazing.
And did you hear how he said he feels like he's still, even at his level, being like snubbed in Hollywood?
He is. And I agree with that.
You agree with that?
I agree with that.
Why do you think that is?
I mean, just look at what happened with, we were talking about it the other day, with Jordan Peele. When he had to Get Out, right?
Yep.
You can still reach a certain level of success, but they're still going to find a way to make sure that they don't give you the opportunities that a Leonardo DiCaprio might give, or Brad Pitt, or some of the other high A-list celebrities who are not of color. Right? And I think, he knows a lot more about the industry than we do, so I mean, I can see Tyler Perry's been in the industry. He's made a lot of great quality films for black people.
Definitely.
But also from a producer standpoint and acting standpoint, he hasn't really launched and crossed over into, main Hollywood A-list type movies.
And I will say that, just off of that, you can really see that from, I think, a lot of these award shows where that people of color where, have put out maybe a greater performance in that particular year, but maybe have not received the recognition that they deserve. And you see a lot of artists, I know, like the Grammys in particular, that's a huge issue that Kanye had. I think Hove had the same issue.
That's right.
So yeah, you do see this kind of things from time to time, but I feel like at a point it has to get somewhere where, these kind of things have to stop being about race, about color. And or even like gender, just all these biases that people have, and just be, is this person talented? Can this person do the job? Because at the end of the day, if you're given a part or something like that to someone that's less qualified, you're shortchanging yourself, because the movie's not going to be as crazy as it could have been.
Exactly.
So yeah, right. I think that's a bit mad.
Definitely.
So my phone is about to die, low key.
Your phone on. What percent you on, man?
I'm a 1%.
See, he the type to say like, "Hey, look, can I borrow your charger?" He at 15%. Your phone dead already. It's not his charger, but he gonna ask you for it.
Hey, like sometimes you just have to look out for other people. I do the same thing.
It's okay.
I do the same thing.
We looking out.
Yep.
Man, bro, let me talk to you about what I experienced over the weekend, bro. You said you was in your 5 minutes, bro. We're not going to explain what the 5 minutes is, but, bro, I was in my 5 hours. I was in my 5, bro. Let me explain to you why I was in my 5 hours.
Let me know, brother.
You know how much pressure you feel when you go to...
Hey, wait. If you say this... I think they're going to be able to guess what the 5 minutes are, bro.
Hey,
because I think I know what you're about to say.
Listen, I got to speak my truth, man.
I think I know. You know what? We'll come back to it. We'll say it randomly so they don't know what we're talking about.
Listen,
they're going to be like,
hear what this is.
They're going to be like, oh, y'all thought you were smart? Like, we done figured it out.
Y'all put the context clues together.
Yeah.
Y'all put it together.
We'll come back to it. Let's do that. Let's come back. Anyway, bro, do you know something that's making me really happy right now?
What's that, bro?
The fact that you've watched Top Boy, so I can I can speak to you and all this UK slang. I can finally have a regular conversation with you. Listen, because this slang out here, bro, you guys, I have been suffering.
I know.
My London people, I know you know what calm means. Calm means like that's cool, that's okay. I tell people here calm and they're like, what did I do wrong? Like, why are you telling me to calm down? Because that's what it means here. I'm like, nah, that's calm. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, on this, I actually agree. But they're like, hey, yeah, it's hard, bro. It's hard out here.
It's hard, bro.
It's hard.
I feel like just people don't understand you,
Yeah, exactly, man. I'm misunderstood. I'm hated.
For someone like me, after watching the show, I have a greater appreciation, man. A greater appreciation for the culture, the slang. And I actually can
understand. For the lacasera.
Exactly.
Yep.
It's great, man. I can actually understand what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah.
So safe,
I'm happy about that. All right, yeah, safe, my brother.
For sure.
Bro. So, my guy, your birthday was last week. What'd you do for the birthday?
Listen, the birthday was lit.
Yeah.
We were there. We went out for a little Korean barbecue.
I don't know why I asked like I wasn't there.
You just promised that you know. Give me that
wrong though.
This man was there. But it was great, bro. It was a lot of love.
Tell them about Chef Shiji.
Chef Shiji on the Korean barbecue
on the grill. Dano.
Man can grill any meats.
Dano.
Anything. Except for squid, bro. Y'all should have seen this man's face when the
ladies, I can grill this meat too. I'm a virgin though, bet.
Listen, I'm trying to see my face right now. That's not what we're doing at Korean barbecue, by the way. Listen, we had thinly sliced brisket. I don't know what this man is talking about. That's that second cup of water here.
I don't involve in those kind of activities.
You don't, bro. We already know.
Yeah.
We already know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was lit, bro. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for supporting, man. I appreciate you.
You know, bro, I got you a little something because I know how much you like this right here.
You ain't have to do nothing.
I got you a little something.
Tell that brother.
Hey.
Everybody singing now.
Oh.
Everybody
hey.
singing now.
I can't dance shit.
Listen, a whole bottle of Courvoisier. Of course, this is only the healthiest of waters. We don't drink out here.
You already know.
We keep it clean.
You already know.
I appreciate you, my guy.
Yes, definitely, bro. I mean, I know how much you love some Courvoisier, so I was like, yep, I gotta give my guy what he like.
I appreciate it. We're gonna break bread together too, so just know you don't need a sip of this.
I only drink water.
Water.
Yeah.
Courvoisier.
Okay. Yeah. All right. That's okay then. That's okay.
Yeah, we good.
Yeah. All right, bro. But you know something that's really had me thinking the last couple of days.
What you been thinking about?
And I know you've been thinking about this one too.
Exactly. What's going on?
You know the bro code and the sis code, and how it says like you can't date your friend's ex. What do you think about that one, bro?
Man, that's one that's very situational. Very situational to me. Overall, I'm not for it and I'm not against it. It depends on the relationship you got, right? Let's just use me and you, for example, right?
Okay.
You dating a girl. We're homies.
Okay.
If y'all were extremely close, y'all were dating for 2-3 years, really been together, and y'all break up, to me, I shouldn't even have eyes for your girl.
Oh, I was waiting to see where you were going, bro.
I'm telling you, bro.
Okay.
Like, I shouldn't. But if it's somebody you just, like, met out somewhere, y'all talked, y'all dated for, like, 3-4 months, but it wasn't really serious, then me and you can have a discussion, bro. Maybe I'll pass you the Courvoisier, and we'll see what you're talking about, bro. But I feel like it all depends on the relationship you have with your guy, your girl, or whatever. If that's your homie, like, you always have to talk about it and bring it to the forefront. But to me, there's certain levels, like, you know when it's not right. Like, you yourself know internally, like, I probably shouldn't be messing with this person.
So you mean to tell me that there is a situation out there that... because, I mean...
it's about to be a very serious situation.
I mean, look at it this way, right? Let's say you're talking to a girl and like this is now flipped, right? It's no longer on us, it's on like a girl group, and you talk to her and you're like, oh, you know what? Now I want to actually date the friend.
Yeah.
And that's going to be messed up on their side. Like that's going to mess up their relationship. So, I mean, that means you're telling me that there is a situation out there that if I just peradventure happen to pick the wrong friend, I cannot change my pick.
You cannot.
I cannot reorder.
You cannot reorder anything in your steps,
bro. Nah.
Let's hear your whole perspective. What's going on?
My thing is like, so I mean, I've actually had a friend that dated my ex.
All right.
And I don't know. I think I'm kind of wonky on this one because I kind of felt a way about that. But I mean, like me and him were still friends today.
Yeah.
And like me and her were still cool today. Like
yeah.
So I think it was a thing where, you know, first thing first, like if this is someone I dated, someone I really fell in love with, and like you just come and you're just, you know, trying to smash or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a huge problem with that.
Yeah, I understand that.
If you're, bro, I think to some extent, if you're even dating my girl, my ex, I don't even care what the situation is. No, don't date my ex. But if I go and I pick the wrong friend, I want to change my order. That's what I'm saying. I say nothing else on this.
Redraft your friend group.
Hey, you know, sometimes you get to the window at whatever restaurant and you're like, oh, I actually want fries. Can I get some onion rings?
Exactly. They might look at you funny, but
yeah, that's all. Like, I'm just trying to get some onion rings. But I mean, don't date my friends though.
Don't date his friends. What's funny, bro, is I have a little twist to this topic right now.
Okay.
So I got a personal story with this. Now, I was in an undisclosed time back in the day, right? It was undisclosed.
My sounds went away.
Yo, but yes, I was back in the day. I was talking to this chick, right?
Okay.
We were talking for like, man, it was like 4 or 5 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So things are kind of moving along. You know what I'm saying? We've had a couple of days. You know, I'm a virgin too. So we, so we were just, yeah. So we had a couple of dates, and then guess what, man? To make this short, she came to me like on the 5th or 6th week and told me like, I know you're gonna be really upset and I feel like trash for this, but I've actually been talking, and I'm dating your best friend. Like that junk hurt
While
me
y'all
so
were
bad.
still talking?
While we were talking, bro.
Oh no, that's out of pocket. Are y'all still friends? Are you still friends with that guy?
I'm still friends with the dude, right? But I could remember how that felt back in those days. Like we've been talking, we've been building something up, and then you switch up, and now you're dating my best friend.
No, that's out of pocket.
Right? But I couldn't be mad at the homie because he actually had no idea about the interaction.
Yeah, I mean,
so that's another situation where it's like if you guys really just don't know what's going on and somebody plays both.
That's
of y'all,
why my guys, you cannot be hiding your women from your guys.
Announce. We need to learn from these women.
Let your guys know
as soon as possible.
Nah, the woman will be posting you with the smiley on the face, cover the face, be like somebody's son.
Exactly. Somebody's son.
Somebody's son.
Yeah.
Bro, it's crazy out here, man. It's crazy. Yeah, bro. Like it's mad out here, bro. Like
for real, bro. Like it touched me, bro. It touched me so deeply, bro. Like you can feel me on that?
I can feel you on that. So while I think we can unilaterally say we don't condone the alleged actions of this individual, right? This is what this story.
Same girl, same girl. How could the love of my life and my potential wife be the same girl?
Okay, let's stop it right
I'm
there.
gonna need something strong in the water for that one.
Hey, pop that Cavassier, bro.
Kawadier.
Kawadier.
It's sparkling water.
Yes, let's. But what? Well, I said what I am gonna say like 10 times. Anyway, the other thing I am gonna say though, I think this whole thing of monogamy, that is another conspiracy.
You have to expand on this
because monogamy is not the natural human way. So monogamy only started a couple hundred years ago, and what happened was, well, there's a couple different explanations to why monogamy started, right? Mm-hmm. One of the most common ones is that at a point, people started getting jealous of their partners having, intercourse with multiple other partners. Correct. And so because of that, men especially were like, you know what, nah. Like she can't be sleeping around, it's gonna be one-on-one. It's gonna be one-on-one. Yeah. The other reason, I was actually reading this on CNN a little while ago, and it was like, so as human beings kind of evolved, the brain grew larger, and that meant that when a baby came out, he started to want, and it still goes back to, just like not wanting your woman to sleep with other guys, right? Yeah. So he started needing, or he or she started needing more attention, started needing like breast milk, all of that. So that meant that once the lady gave birth, she was less able to return to sex as quickly. Mm-hmm. So other males would want to kill the child to so the lady doesn't have to take care of a child, right? Wow. And while the father, because obviously he loves his offspring, right, he'll try to protect the child. Yeah. So at a point they were like, you know what, to survive, we're gonna have to start this monogamy thing. Like, I don't know what all this is.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. It sounds like you took this out of an excerpt of Game of Thrones, bro.
That's from CNN. So wherever they got it from.
I was about to say killing the babies. And, yeah.
Yep, that's crazy, bro.
I hear you on that, and I'm not gonna speak on monogamy. Well, that goes back to the story I was gonna tell y'all earlier. So I'm gonna let that breathe from you, but I'll get some final thoughts on that. But there could be more behind the concept. To me, it's instinctual for someone to want to be with one person, but there's also instances where you've seen people
instinctual today.
It's instinctual today. Right, we've grown into that culture, right? Mm-hmm. But I mean, to me, it seems natural that someone would want to find one natural partner for themselves. Mm-hmm. And from that, if an institution forms around that, that's cool. But let me just throw something at you, which we'll probably discuss a little bit later, or maybe on a different episode here. Okay. Role reversal, man. You don't want monogamy, maybe. So how do you feel about your girl saying, "Hey, Shiji, I got you. I got Tommy, Bobby."
So I think we're gonna end it right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Listen, she got Tyrone.
I hope you live
I don't
long,
know.
love hard.
She got a DMX song, but with the opposite, you know.
I got
Where we
Timmy,
at there?
Rotimi, Femi,
Yo,
Oluwademi, Bob, Love. All right, yo, yeah, I think we'll definitely delve into that more later.
let's leave it with that.
But yeah, for now, we're gonna close it right there, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time. Actually, no, I need to back up a little bit. I hope you live long, love hard, laugh often, and learn a lot. Until next time, have a blessed time. Love. Oh, by the way, Yele, we ain't forget about you. You ain't shit.
Definitely not, bruh.